गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ श्वेताश्वतर उपनिषद मंत्र चैप्टर 6 मंत्र 10। यस्तन्तुनाभ इव तन्तुनाभिः तन्तुभिः प्रधानजैः स्वभावतः देव एकः स्वमावृणोति सनो दधातु ब्रह्माप्ययम्। एको देवः सर्वभूतेषु गूढः सर्वव्यापी सर्वभूतान्तरात्मा कर्माध्यक्ष सर्वभूतादिवासः साक्षी चेता केवलो निर्गुणश्च एको वशी निष्क्रियाणां बहूनाम् एकं बीजं बहुधा यः करोति तमात्मस्थं ये अनुपश्यन्ति धीराः तेषां सुखं शाश्वतं नेतरेषाम्। So in the morning we saw, just as Urnanabhihi, the spider casts its own saliva in the form of making room for its survival. Similarly, Ishvara, he weaves Maya in the form of creation. With the example I said, you cannot extend the example for too much, because Ishvara and Maya is one, spider and its web is one. Both are external. Here Ishvara is not seen at all, Maya alone is seen. In that case, what you should do is, you have to change the example. From spider you have to change to silkworm. What does silkworm do? The entire Karya Prapancha it takes back. Nama Rupa we cannot see. So, very important. Afternoon I was studying, I got this example. So, Urnanavi is also fine. Suppose if you forget yourself in the Karya Prapancha, then change the example from Urnanavi to silkworm. Simple. That is what we saw in the 10th chapter. The sadhaka is asking Ishvara to bless the Brahmajnana Aikyam in the 10th mantra. In the 11th mantra, very famous mantra which we saw, Eko Deva, no need of any explanation. Eko Deva Sarvabhuteshu Gudaha Sarvavyapi Sarvabhutan. It is a very good Nididhyasana mantra. Nididhyasana means both Saguna and Nirguna can be contemplated in this mantra. Sarvavyapi Sarvabhutantaratma Karmadhyakshaha Sarvabhutadivasaha Sakshi Cheta Kevalo Nirgunascha. In the 12th mantra, again Saguna and Nirguna both came. The one who is a Dhira can understand both Saguna and Nirguna, and his mind will rest only on Nirguna. Ye Dhiraha Anupashyanti Tam Atmastham Vivekinaha Dhiraha, they always think of Nirguna Brahman. For what? For Ananda. Knowing the true nature is an Ananda, na itaresham. No sukha in karya prapancha or karya jagat. Sukha is within me is what we saw. Until this cycle we saw. From 13th we have to continue. Even 13th mantra, Katha Upanishad, 2 to 12, 2 to 13. Here also same. 12 and 13. Nityo nityanam chetanas chetananam
Nityo nityanam chetanas chetananam
eko bahunam yo vidadhati kaman
eko bahunam yo vidadhati kaman
tat karanam sankhya yoga dhigamyam
tat karanam sankhya yoga dhigamyam
ज्ञात्वा देवं मुच्यते सर्वपाशैः.
ज्ञात्वा देवं मुच्यते सर्वपाशैः.
So we have seen in Katha Upanishad, very briefly we will see here. Nityaha, Maya is called Nityaha here. Relatively Nitya. It is there for long period of time. But Brahma is Nitya of Maya. Nityanam Nitya. Nityanam Nitya is absolutely long, absolutely there. Relatively Maya is there. Entire Kalpa Maya is there. After that it goes back to its original form, seed form. But Brahma continues to be there. So Nityo Nityanam. For example, Akasha seems to be there for long. Akasha was there when we were all born. Your parents saw, and your grandchildren also will see the Akasha. Akasha is there in the head also, that is different matter. That only we can see, isn't it? That Akasha is crystal clear, very pure. So Nityo Nityanam Chetanas Chetananam. Chetas is equal to consciousness. Every human being is in the form of a consciousness principle. Chetas Chetananam. Among all the consciousness principle, he is the one who gives the light to these jivas. But he is one. Ekaha Bahunam yo vidadhati kaman. He becomes many by fulfilling all the desires of the jivas. By giving the Sthula Sharira and Sukshma Sharira, that jivas desire, Bhagavan fulfills by giving the Sharira. And that Karana Brahma has to be known. Jnatva. May you please know that Karana Brahma. How do you know? Sankhya Yogadi Gamyam. By Sankhya and by Yoga, may you please know. You should not take both words here. Sankhya Yoga you should not do. You should take a Sankhya and Yoga. Means what? Yoga symbolizes Karma Upasana, that is the 2 steps, and Sankhya symbolizes Jnana. So in these 3 steps, may you know that Karana Brahma. Adhigamya, properly may you know, not a casual approach. Jnatva, by knowing this, Jnatva Devam, Sarva Papai, Sarva Muchyate, Sarva Pashai, you cross over samsara. We will cross over Upanishad today. From tomorrow, this line won't come. Abba. Sarva Pas, Heli Namage Davit. Very important mantra. Next, very important, and also we have seen. Na tatra suryo bhati na chandra tarakam. Nema vidyuto bhanti kuto yavagnihi tameva bhantamanubhati sarvam tasya bhasat sarvamidam vibhati. So many times we have seen, so many times we have heard. Keli bezaragoide. Mundaka we have seen, Katha we have seen, Bhagavad Gita we have seen, Shvetashvatara Upanishad. That means what? Very important mantra. So 5 lights have been indicated. 5 revealing lights. Surya, Chandra, Taraka, that is Nakshatra, Vidyut, that is all our lights, tube lights, which is we are all, and Agnihi, 5. Vidyut you can also take as lightning, because everything is natural. Why I make tube light unnatural in the mantra? So that Vidyut means lightning. So all these lights are a revealing lights in front of this Brahma light. I am not explaining because we know this. Because of Brahma, the original light called Chetas consciousness, Chetanana previous mantra, all these lights are revealing. Without these lights, none of the lights can reveal. Isn't it? You should remember that Ekashloki. Exact translation of Ekashloki is this. Kim jyotistava bhanumana hanime ratrau pradipadikam syadevam ravidipa darshana vidau kim jyotirakhyahime chakshustasya nimilanadi samaye kim dhirdhiyo lakshane kim tatrahamato bhavan paramakam jyotistadasmih prabho. He Prabho, aham jyotihi eva asmi. Mahavakyam, it is called Prakarana Grantha. Though only one shloka is there, it is called Prakarana. In one shloka, it is a Prakarana Grantha, Mahavakya, and a dialogue between Guru and Shishya. Kim jyotihi tava. Hey Shishya, tava, what do you see in the daytime? How do you interact with people in the daytime? Kim jyotistava bhanumana hanime. Hanihi, ahanihi. Ahani means during the day. How do you interact with the people in the day? Bhanuhu, with Surya interact. Surya is self-revealing. Sorry, Surya is self-revealing, but what do you do for night? Surya doesn't go that side, that side. Surya stands there, but Earth is rotating. Now see, there is no power. That is why you cannot see my face proper. Today morning 4 o'clock, rain started. Continuously raining, no power, nothing. Until 4 days it will be. Because now rainy season here, plus cyclone. No light. Luckily internet is there. When it will go, don't know. Before that I have to finish. So coming here and surviving is real tapasya. Being in Bangalore, getting all comforts, with lot of pranis, tree falling, water overflow, water seeping inside the room, no geyser in the morning, cold water bath. Then at that time, if you attend Vedanta, then yes, all this thing. If everything is comfortable, and then Vedanta listening is fine. Today morning there was no power, so everybody had to take cold water bath only. 3:45. Imagine. Vedanta yadu cold water. Vedanta me venda. I will take hot water. Illiya nariya per irupanga. Centipedes all over, frogs, snake. Yeah. So what do you do in such a thing night time when there is no light? Ratrau pradipadikam. So that deepa has many meaning. I will use Chandra. Sorry, do you get Purnima every day? No. Then what do you do? I will use Nakshatra. You cannot use Nakshatra because Surya is already told. Nakshatra is bigger, Surya is very small. Then Kacha. In Kutch, in Gujarat or Rajasthan, Kutch the sand particles on the Purnima becomes full of light. If you have heard that story, that is how in Dubai they have made it into artificial one. Same thing they have copied. In Dubai, if you go, especially in regions of Oman, night you can see that sand particles with light. Naturally they have made. If you have to understand what Maya is, you have to go to Dubai. They have even gone beyond Ishvara, they have gone. So many things, everything is ready there. Anyways, Ratro Pradeepadikam. So I will use Chandra for my night transaction or Nakshatras. Or if both are not there, what will you do? I will ignite the Agni. Take two kastas, the wooden sticks, ignite the Agni. Let us have a campfire. And sit like a donkey there around all four of the people in Jidu. And then what? Coffee. Campfire. Isn't it? What if fire is not there? Then I will invoke Thomas Alva Edison. Means what? Tube light. I will invoke Thomas Alva Edison. Tube light, sodium vapor light, LED light. Isn't it? Ratro Pradeepadikam Syadeva. Okay. Syadeva means fine. Kim Jyotir Akhyayime. Now Akhyayime, may you tell me, what should I tell you? Kim Jyotir Akhyayime. How do you see this Surya in the morning, Chandra in the evening, Agni in the night, Thomas Alva Edison in the night? How do you see? Chakshuhu. I see through the eye. Remember, eye has the power of light. Inside the eyeballs, there is a power of light. That is why you are able to see Surya Bhagavan. For a person who can't see, who doesn't have an eye, though Surya is there, he cannot see. Means what? That light is not there inside. Chakshustasya nimilanadi samaye. First you have to take Chakshuhu. I see Surya in the daytime. I see Chandra, Agni, tube light in the night time with the help of Chakshuhu. Means Chakshuhu unmilana samaye. Chakshuhu nimilana samaye. When you close your eyes, what do you see? Chakshustasya nimilanadi samaye khimdhirdhiyo lakshane. I see everything happening in my mind with the help of buddhi. Khimdhirdhiyo lakshane. That is why when we sit for meditation or for japa, thoughts come up. How do you know? Because of buddhi, the light of buddhi is there. Thoughts coming and going. How do you see that thought, buddhi? Kim dhirdhiyo lakshane. Kim tatra hamato bhavan paramakam. There I reside. Behind Surya, Chandra, Agni. Behind Antakarana, I, the Shuddha Chaitanya, reside. Because of that Shuddha Chaitanya, He Prabhu, Jyotihi Ahameva Asmi. Vedanta is over. We need not spend so many days. 18 days we have spent. 18 days Appa, Shabrimala season. Shabrimala 18 days. And Swamiye Sharamayappa. Iniki aga poradhu. Idumudi katti na pustakam ella. Pustakam katti kaalelella nedadu tapas panni இன்னைக்கு அங்கே 18 படி ஏரியா அப்புறமா சுவாமி உட்கார்ந்துருக்கார். எப்படி உட்கார்ந்துருக்கார் சுவாமி? என்ன எந்த சுவாமியோ? தர்மசாஸ்தா ஞான முத்திரையில் உட்கார்ந்துருக்கார். அந்த கோயில் மேலே எழுதியிருக்கார் தத்துவமசி. இங்கே வராதே, வீட்லேயே தத்துவமசி சொல்லுங்கோ, இங்கே வராதே அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு இருக்கார். நான் அங்கே போய் தத்துவமசி சொல்லிட்டு கும்பிட்டுட்டு வருவோம் இல்லையா? 18வது நாள். ஸோ how is all these 5 lights revealing? Tameva bhantam anubhati sarvam. Because of you, the consciousness principle, this entire prapancha is lit. Tasya bhasa sarvamidam vibhati. Oru shlokam purame life. This one mantra is fine. With this one mantra I have told many times. A small 2 rupees camphor arti. அந்த கேம்ஃபர்லேயும் நடுவில் அந்த புகை வர்றது பகவான் பார்க்க முடியாது. புகை மீன்ஸ் ஸ்மோக். தஸ்ய பாசா சர்வமிதம். ஆஃப்டர் யூ டேக் தி ஆர்த்தி, ஹேண்ட் ஃபுல் ஆஃப் இது, இட் வில் கம் ஆன் யுவர் ஃபேஸ். முன்னாடியே பார்க்க முடியல, இப்போவும் பார்க்க முடியல. தஸ்ய பாசா சர்வமிதம் விபாதி. धिया सहोदेति धियास्तमेति लोकस्ततो धी प्रभिवास्य एषः धीलोकजन्मक्षयधाम पूर्णं और पूर्वं सद्वस्तु सद्वस्तु जन्म क्षयशून्यमेकं सदर्शनं 9th श्लोक धिया सहोदेति धियास्तमेति लोकस्ततो धी प्रविभाष्य एषः धीलोकजन्मक्षयधामपूर्णं सद्वस्तु चिन्त्या करेक्टा सद्वस्तु जन्मक्षयधामपूर्वम् Ramana Maharshi says without the first person the second person and the third person cannot exist. First person is me, second person is you, third person is he, she, it. Yeshaha in the mantra shlokadalli idella. Yeshaha last word in the Sadarshana. If the Yesha has to exist, dhiya sahodeti dhiyastameti, that dhi, the intelligence in your own self has to rise. That first person has to come. Because of the first person, second and third person is linked. So I am the self-revealing consciousness principle. Next mantra, 15th. Eko hamsa bhuvanasya madhye.
Eko hamsa bhuvanasya madhye.
Actually, it should be hamso. Hamsaha is there. It should be hamso. Eko hamso bhuvanasya madhye.
Eko hamso bhuvanasya madhye.
Sa evagnis salile sannivrishthaha.
Sa evagnis salile sannivrishthaha.
Sanni ennide? One ನಿಮಿಷ. ಸನ್ನಿವಿಷ್ಟಃ ಇದೆ. ಓಕೆ ಹಾಂ. ಸ ಏವಾಗ್ನಿಸಲಿಲೆ ಸನ್ನಿವಿಷ್ಟಃ. ತಮೇವ ವಿದಿತ್ವಾ ಅತಿಮೃತ್ಯಮೇತಿ. ನಾನ್ಯಃ ಪಂಥ ವಿದ್ಯತೆ ಯನಾಯ. That Ramana tune only came because I told Dhiya Sarvodeti, that tune itself is came. Hamsaha is Atma here. Eko Hamsaha. That one Paramatma or Parabrahma. It is derived from the root word called Anan, to destroy. I think in the third chapter we have seen Hamsaha word came. Yeah. Hanti Ajnanam Nashayati iti Hamsaha, I had told. To destroy the Ajnanam is called Hamsaha. Hamsaha here means Atma. Eko Hamsaha Bhuvanasya madhye. This Paramatma is the center of the universe. Madhya means center, but you have to understand as Adhishthanam. Adhishthanam. Bhuvanasya madhye. Sa evagnis salile sannivishtaha. Just as the fire went inside the water, this Atma went inside the Karya Prapancha. Sa Evagni is an example. Agni is there. Agni went and was hidden in the water. There is a mantra in Yajurveda. So Rakshasas followed Agni. And Agni, because of his frightening, he went and took the shelter of water. He went inside the ocean. How do you understand? Sinna Swami, Agni poi tanni kita panna, he will drench himself. That Agni will go right. That is a symbolic way. Bahusyam praja yeti. That tattva to tell, the story has come. From Akasha Vayu, Vayu to Agni, Agni to water. So in water, Agni is there. To tell that tattva, the story has come. Sa evagnis salile. Salile means water. In the water, the fire is the core. Sannivishtaha. In the Jala Tattvam, Agni Tattvam is the center. अधिष्ठानं मध्ये जस्ट एस् भुवनस्य हंसः एव तिष्ठति तमेव विदित्वा अतिमृत्युमेति. By knowing this karya prapancha and karana brahma, you attain amrutatvam atimrutyumeti nanyah pantha ayanaya vidyate. Savishvakrit vishvavidatmayonihi न्यः कालकालो गुणि सर्वविद्यः प्रधानक्षेत्रज्ञपतिर्गुणेशः संसारमोक्षस्थितिबन्धहेतुः. सः परमेश्वरः ईश्वरः विश्वकृत creator of this universe. Vishvakrit, not only that, Vishvavit, knower of everything. Ishana Sarva Vidhyana, both Apara and Para Vidya, morning we saw. Vishvavit, Sarvavit, second line, knower of omniscience, same thing. And Atmayonihi, he has not come from any other yoni, he has come from himself. Atmayonihi. Amale Atmayonis Swayam Jato Vaikhanas Samagayanaha Devaki Nandanashtashtha Kshitisha Papanashanaha. Gnyaha is equal to Chaitanya Swarupaha. Kala, he is an Yama to Yama. Yamanikalla Yaman means what? At the time of realization, in the yogic way, when you get enlightened, you forget the time. In the yoga way, in the Vedanta way, once you know that, once you understand your nature, time becomes mithya. In the Purana way, Ishvara swallowed Yama. That Saguna Ishvara, that Triputi Ishvara, Bhasmadhari, Trishuladhari, Damarudhari, Gangadhari, Hindi part idiyallappa, Damarudhari, Krishnadhari, adala. All that Ishvara swallowed Yama because of Markandeya. Illa vannada. Ilya Purana Ishvara, Yoga Ishvara, Vedanta Ishvara are one and the same. Kala, he is the very time principle. And at the same time, Guni, endowed with Trigunas, all the virtues. Not Trigunas, here Guni means all the virtues. Bagaha, that's 6 virtues. Sarvavith and Pradhanaha, this Parameshwara Nirguna Brahma is Pradhanaha. Pradhana means Maya. Is Kshetraha, Jiva. Gnyaha, Pradhanagnaha, Kshetragnaha. He is the knower of Maya and Jiva. Since he is the knower of Maya and Jiva, he is Patihi, the Lord. Because it is a compound word, you have to properly split. Guneshaha. Now, since Pradhana has come, you should take guna as Trigunas. In the other thing, Guni, it is Sattvic qualities. Here it is Trigunas. So, Pradhana Kshetragnya Patir Guneshaha. Then, Samsara Moksha Sthiti Bandha Hetuhu. Again, compound word. First, you have to take Samsara and connect it with Bandha. You cannot take Samsara and Moksha. That agadu. Appa ennode life or madri aidu. Sari. Samsara and Bandha. Bandhu. Ayyo, ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅದು ಬಂಧ. ಅದೇ ಇದು ಹೇಳೋಕ್ಕೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ನಮಗೆ. ಸಂಸಾರ and bandha is one word. And moksha and hetuhu is another word. Sthiti is common for both samsara bandha and moksha hetu. That means what? This Parameshwara is the cause of bondage and he is the cause of liberation also. Samsara bandha moksha sthiti hetuhu. ಯಾರು? ಈಶ್ವರ. ಸಂಸಾರ ಬಂಧ ಮೋಕ್ಷ ಹೇತು ಸ್ಥಿತಿಹೇಶ್ವರಾಯ ನಮಃ. ಒಂದು ನಾಮ, ஒரே நாமத்திலே எல்லாம் க்ளோஸ் பண்ணிடலாம். Isn't it? Now you have to ask the question, how can Ishvara become cause of bondage and yet he can become the moksha giver, moksha dhatuhu? How? That you should not ask. You should keep on telling. We will write notes, that's all. You should not ask.
By giving bhoga, again he traps us in Maya.
By giving bhoga, he transfers. Then?
ಮತ್ತೆ ಬಂಧನದಲ್ಲಿ we will get into bandha again and again.
For moksha? How he is the cause for moksha? For bandha, yes, he gives all this.
By giving sattva guna.
By giving sattva guna.
ಇದೇ ಪರಿಷತ್ತಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡೋದು.
So
also by vritti rupena he gives this purana.
By he give sattva guna is correct. So he gives bandha because maya's tamo guna. In the same Upanishad we saw. Maya's tamo guna, he covers the reality, avarana. That is why he keeps us in bandha. Because not knowing our true nature, what happens? Maya's rajoguna gets activated, adhyasa comes. And in the very, I think 5th chapter, 1st mantra, we saw it. With the same sattva guna, he gives knowledge. So Ishvara is karana, bandha karana and moksha karana, both. So samsara moksha sthiti bandha hetuhu.
ಬುದ್ಧಿಯ ಶುಭಯ ಸಂಯುಕ್ತ.
ಅದಲ್ಲ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಮಂತ್ರ, 5th. ದ್ವೇ ಅಕ್ಷರೇ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಪರೇ ತ್ವನಂತೆ. ಅಬ್ಬಾ, ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಬಂತಪ್ಪ. ಜ್ಞಾನ ಬಂತು ನೋಡಿ ಇವಾಗ. ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ತಮೋಗುಣ ಆಯಿತು. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಫ್ಯಾನ್ ಜೋರು ಮಾಡಿ, ಶಕೆ. ಸಂಸಾರ ಮೋಕ್ಷ ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸಂಸಾರ ಮೋಕ್ಷ ಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಬಂಧ ಹೇತು ಆಯಿತು. he is the cause for sabandha and moksha. Next. Satanmayo hyamrita isha samstha.
Satanmayo hyamrita isha samstha.
Nyasarvago bhuvanasyasya gopta.
Nyasarvago bhuvanasyasya gopta.
Sa ishasya jagato nityameva.
Sa ishasya jagato nityameva.
Ya ishesya jagato nityameva.
Ya ishesya jagato nityameva.
Nanyo hetur vidyata ishanaya.
Nanyo hetur vidyata ishanaya.
Saha paramatma parameshwaraha Bhagavan tanmayaha. In the previous shloka he said Bhagavan is the cause of bandha and cause of moksha. In this mantra it says Bhagavan is in the rupa of bandha and moksha. He is in the form of bandha and in the form of moksha also. Very important mantra. Saha parameshwara bodhamayaha mokshamayaha api is equal to tanmayaha. How we see tanmaya and mokshamaya? How can both one Parameshwara? Don't give the answer how you gave in the previous. I think that is not this thing. How Ishvara can be both bandha and release, that is moksha? Simple.
ಅವನಿಗೆ ಇದು ಸರ್ವವಿಧಂ ವಿಭಾತಿ ಇರತಸ್ಯ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಅವನ ಬೆಳಕಲ್ಲೇ ಎರಡೂ ನಮಗೆ ತೋರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಬುದ್ಧಿ and ಮೋಕ್ಷ.
Moksha I agreed, but bandha?
Bandha is also seen in his life only, can we think?
Even it is the Sura and
Avaran.
Gunas won't come here.
Because he has created the world and Bandha is with the world.
Don't take Maya at all.
He has created jivas for karma kshaya.
Exhaust karma and
He,
because of samskara.
he has created Jiva andre mugit kate.
Prapancha. Prapancha.
Simple. By forgetting my reality, he is the cause of bondage. By forgetting our by remembering our nature, he is the cause of moksha. That is the only way possible. Bhagavan is in the form of bandha because we forget, we don't know our higher nature. Bhagavan is the form of moksha hetu, we know our higher nature. ಅವಳದ ಕೆಲವುದೆಲ್ಲ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Just as இப்போ சொன்னால் புரியும் உங்களுக்கு. Just as one father has a mask of an animal faced mask, and the wife says, நான் கிச்சனில் சப்பாத்தி பண்ணணும், நீங்கள் கொஞ்சம் இந்த பசங்கிட்ட விளையாடுங்கோ. அப்பா என்ன பண்ணுறா, அந்த மாஸ்க் போட்டுட்டு அந்த பையனுக்கு பயமுட்றான். நான் வந்துட்டே குகையா வந்த மாதிரி வந்துட்டே பாருங்கோ அப்படின்னா. ஏன்னா இவன் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஆஃப் ஆல் அப்படியே இருக்கா, அது வேறு விசாரம் இல்லையா. அப்படியே இருக்கு, அவனுக்கு மாசே தேவைப்படாது, ஆனாலும் போட்டிருக்கா. கண்டிப்பாக அப்போ குழந்தை பயப்பட்டு தான் ஆகணும். ஸோ போட்டு நான் மங்கி மாதிரி இருக்கே, பிஜன் மாதிரி இருக்கே, ஏதோ பண்ணுவா. ஸோ அட் தட் டைம் ஃபார் தட் பாய், த வெரி ஃபாதர் வித் தி மாஸ்க் வாஸ் பந்தா. ஒன்ஸ் ஹி ரிமூவ்ஸ் த மாஸ்க், மோக்ஷா ஃபார் ஹிம். என்னுடைய அப்பா இந்த மாதிரி ஆகிட்டாரே அப்படின்னு நினைப்பா. ஸோ சேம் திங், once I don't know my higher nature, I tend to be in bandha. Once I know my higher nature, I am in that moksha sthiti only.
like Ganapati,
Vignaharta, Vignakarta, Ganapati. அந்த மாதிரி. ஸோ சஹா தன்மயः பந்தமயः மோக்ஷாபி சயேவ பரமேஸ்வர. அமிர்தः, his swarupa is amrita swarupa. Isha samstah, with Maya he remains as Saguna Ishvara. Samstah means remaining as Saguna Ishvara. Gnyaha, see here the word Gnyaha takes Sarvagnya. In the previous mantra, Gnyaha takes Chaitanya Swarupa. So in the previous mantra also, in the earlier chapters, Gnyaha has taken different meanings. Don't forget. If you forget, mask face. Gnyaha sarvagaha bhuvanasya gopta. Since he is all pervasive, he protects this universe and he protects bhaktas also. Nama sankirtane panninde iranda Bhagavan kaapathuvar. Ya ishasya jagataha nityameva, he rules over this universe all the time. Nityameva na anya hetuhu vidyata ishanaya. There is nobody who is well qualified, samartha, for Ishvara to rule the Jagat. He alone can rule, nobody else. So all the other lines are similar. Only the first word, Saha Tanmayaha, is a very important word. Next. Very famous mantra, most of you are aware of this. Yo brahmanam vidadhati purvam.
Yo brahmanam vidadhati purvam.
Yo vai vedamscha prahinoti tasmai.
Yo vai vedamscha prahinoti tasmai.
Tam hadevam atma buddhi prakasham.
Tam hadevam atma buddhi prakasham.
Mumukshurvai sharanamaham prapadye.
Mumukshurvai sharanamaham prapadye.
Famous mantra where we all chant, especially after all the 6th Shanti mantras, we chant this for Brahma Sutra study. In our Pathashala and all, they were teaching this. It is a Brahma Sutra Shanti Patha. one of the Brahma Sutra Shanti Pata. Yo Brahmanam Purvam Vidadhati. Ishvara created Chaturmukha Brahma as that is nothing but Hiranyagarbha. Purvam Vidadhati. After creating Hiranyagarbha, what he did? He gave the Vedic knowledge to him. He imparted the Vedic knowledge to him. Hiranyagarbha. Yo vai Vedamscha prahinoti tasmai. Tasmai, to that Brahma Hiranyagarbha. Vedamscha prahinoti. He gave both Veda Purva Bhaga and Veda Anta Bhaga to that Hiranyagarbha. Suppose if he gets any confusion, he can study both and get it clarified. Abhyana. Ama. Tamha Devam Atma Buddhi Prakasham. That Ishvara, that Nirguna Ishvara or Nirguna Brahma is Adi Guruhu. Tamha Devam. Devam here means he is the first perceptor. Atma Buddhi Prakasham. He is seated in my heart and revealing himself as Chaitanya Swarupaha, which is my real nature. To that Ishvara, Aham Sharanam Prapadye. I prostrate, do namaskara to him. For what do you do namaskara? Not for Artha, Artharthi or Jnani, Jnana Bhakti. For Jignasu Bhakti, you prostrate and do namaskara to him. Because Artha, Artharthi not there. A Jnani need not do namaskara. The only thing available is Jignasu Bhakti. To know the real nature of myself, I do namaskara to Ishvara, who is the Adi Guru, who transmits the Vedic knowledge to Brahma, and it comes to my teacher. To that Adi Guru, I offer my namaskara. Again, Brahma's Nirguna Lakshanas. Nishkalam Nishkriyam Shantam.
Nishkalam Nishkriyam Shantam.
Niravadyam Niranjanam.
Niravadyam Niranjanam.
Amrutasya Param Setum.
Amrutasya Param Setum.
Dagdhendana Ivanalam.
Dagdhendana Ivanalam.
Nishkalam. Jiva Parameshwara Veda Rahitaha is Nishkalam. There is no Ishvara Veda, Jiva Veda once you realize. That is called Nishkalam. No Kala, no disturbances. That Jnanam is Spashtam. Nishkalam. Nishkriyam, without any karma. In Brahma there is no karma because Brahma Ekatvat. And Shantam, who is there to disturb him? Rendirunda thane disturb pandradhukku yaar irukka? Yaar illi. Morning how I was, evening also I am like that. All of you can be like that, huh? Morning, all of you, morning was very cheerful, happy. Evening, shokam. Yeah. But now apdiye irukke. Nishkriyam Shantam. Nobody is to disturb. Shantam, if I have to fight with my own mind. For me, if I have to fight, I should fight with my own mind. Yeah. But for you, not many people are there to fight. That advantage you have. Yeah. First you can fight with inside the family, next relatives, friends, office people, passerby on the road. For me, I have to fight with my own mind. Shantam, who is the embodiment of peace? Niravadyam. Niravadyam, avadyam means what? Who is free from all types of punya papa karmas. Since he is nishkriyam, he is not affected by punya papa karma. Who is not affected? Brahma. That means I am not affected. Adu sollanum. Niranjanam. No karana sharira dosha. Niranjanam. No karana sharira dosha. Means Bhagavan doesn't have ajnanam. Amritasya param setum. This Bhagavan or Ishvara, Nirguna Brahma, Saguna Brahma also you can take with respect to Durga Saptashati. Kavacham, Argalam. I think Argalam. You can take Saguna Ishvara. With respect to Vedanta, you can take Nirguna Brahma. ಪರಂ ಸೇತುಂ, ಹೀ ಈಸ್ ದ ಬ್ರಿಡ್ಜ್. ಏನದು ಮಂತ್ರ ಶ್ಲೋಕ ದುರ್ಗಾ ಸಪ್ತಶತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ? ತಾರಿಣೀಂ ದುರ್ಗ ಸಂಸಾರ ಸಾಗರ ಹಸ್ಯ ಕುಲೋದ್ಭವ. ಅಪ್ಪ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ?
ಪತ್ನಿ ಮನೋರಮಾಂ ದೇವಿ.
ಪತ್ನೀಂ ಮನೋರಮಾಂ ದೇವಿ ಮನೋವೃತ್ತಾನುಸಾರಿಣೀಂ ತಾರಿಣೀಂ ದುರ್ಗ ಸಂಸಾರ ಸಾಗರಸ್ಯ ಕುಲೋದ್ಭವ. ಫಾರ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಹಸ್ಬೆಂಡ್ ವೈಫ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಎ ಲ್ಯಾಡರ್ ಇಟ್ ಸಿಮ್ಸ್. ಪತ್ನೀಂ ಮನೋರಮಾಂ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಔಟ್. ಮನೋರಮಾಂ ಅದೇ ಇಲ್ಲಿ மனோரமா இருந்தால் கிராஸ் பண்ணலாம். இவங்க இந்த புடிஞ்சுட்டே இருந்தேன் எப்படி பண்ணுறது? பத்னீம் மனோரமாம் தேவி மனோவிருத்தானுசாரிணீம் தாரிணீம் துர்க சம்சார சாகரஸ்ய குலோத்பவாம். For every spouse, the other person have to be a ladder to bring him or her to spiritual journey. That is Saguna Ishvara. If it is Nirguna Brahma, through Jnanam, once we have to cross over. So both put together is this Bhagavan or Brahma is the ladder, is the bridge, sacred bridge of this knowledge. Param Setum, sacred. Once this ladder we cross, what happens? Dagdha Dagdhendana Ivanalam. It all the fire burned completely all the wooden sticks, including the oil. There is nothing left over. Everything is turned into ashes. Dagdha, burnt. So all the karmas, everything is gone by sheer jnanam, not by any other process. This is what the mantra says. 20th mantra is very important. Shvetashvatara Upanishad, I said 3 mantras are very important, 2 or 3. Second, I think I had told. This is the third. This I have already told, most of you are aware. I have told this in Tattva Shankara, if you remember, if you have seen that video. Yada charmavada akasham veshthaishyanti manavaha tada devam avijñāya dukkasya anto bhavishyati. There is only one way for moksha, being free, through jnanam alone. If you ask, is there a shortcut, Swami? Then Upanishad says, yes, there is a shortcut. You need not study Vedanta, no Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. If you follow this 20th mantra without jnanam, you can get moksha. This mantra says. So you see, what a beautiful mantra. You need not attend any classes, no books, you need not study. Just this one mantra if you understand. What is that? You should stand in one end of the earth, one corner of the earth, and you have to roll the sky. Yada charmavadakasham veshthaishyanti manavaha. You have to roll the sky like a carpet. If you roll the sky to the other corner, then dukkham avijñāya, dukkasyanto bhavishyati. Then you need not study Vedanta. Brahmajnana is possible. Easy பண்ணலாமே. நாளைக்கு நீங்கள் ராஜராஜேஸ்வரி நகர், அப்புறமா ஜெயநகர், எங்கெங்கோ இருக்காரு. யூ ஸ்டாண்ட் ஆன் யுவர் டெரஸ், ரோல் த ஸ்கை. அப்படி போய் திருவண்ணாமலைக்கு வந்து பாண்டிச்சேரிக்கு போய் காஞ்சிபுரம் போய் எங்கே கன்னியாகுமரிக்கு போய் எண்டு பண்ணிடலாம். அப்போ சடனாக அந்த சைட்லேருந்து இன்னொரு வரும், கூட்டம் வரும், க்ளோஸ் பண்ணி என்ன பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன், ஏகாத்மா தாம் அது ஏதோ பண்ணுறாரு. அவர் ஏதோ யாத்திரை பண்ணியிருந்தாருப்பா ஒருத்தர் மகாத்மா, கன்னியாகுமரி டு இது நடந்து போனார். ஏக யாத்திரவா? அது என்ன, வாட் இஸ் தி யாத்ரா கால்ட்? ಅದೇ 1 letter ಮಹಾತ್ಮ ಡಿಡ್ ಸಮ್ ಯಾತ್ರಾನ. ಅಲ್ಲ, ಭಾರತ್ ಜೋಡೋ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಭಾರತ್ ಜೋಡೋ ಇವಾಗ ಏಕಾತ್ಮತಾ ಯಾತ್ರಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಇವಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಏದೋ ₹1 ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ 100 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಅದು ವಿವೇಕಾನಂದರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಗುರುದೇವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ₹1.
ಅದು ಗುರುದೇವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು.
ವಾಕ್ ಆಫ್ ಹೋಪ್. ವಾಕ್ ಆಫ್ ಹೋಪ್. ಬಂತು ನೋಡಿ ಇವಾಗ ವಾಕ್ ಆಫ್ ಹೋಪ್. ಅದೇ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ he started walking from maybe from his hometown or wherever, from Kanyakumari to Kashmir, I think. So like that we will all start tomorrow, December 1st. We will roll the sky. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಯೇ ಮಾನವಾಹ ಯದಾ ವೆನ್ ಮಾನವಾಹ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಿ ಆಲ್ ಪೀಪಲ್, ವೇಷ್ಟಯಿಷ್ಯಂತಿ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ರೋಲಿಂಗ್. ವಾಟ್? ಚರ್ಮವದಾಕಾಶಂ, ಹೌ ವಿ ಫೋಲ್ಡ್ ದ ಕ್ಲಾತ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಕಾರ್ಪೆಟ್, ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್ ಮೇ ಯು ರೋಲ್ ದ ಸ್ಕೈ. ತದಾ, ಓನ್ಲಿ ಬೈ ದೆನ್, ದೇವಂ ಅವಿಜ್ಞಾಯ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಜ್ಞಾನಂ ಅವಿಜ್ಞಾಯ. You can get Brahmajnana without studying. Dukkasyanto bhavishyati. Samsara will not come to you. ಇದು ಸುತ್ತರ ಟೈಮ್ಲಿಯೇ ಒಂದಿಡು ಸಂಸಾರ, ರೋಲ್ ಪಂಡ ಟೈಮ್ಲಿಯೇ ಇಲ್ಲಿಯ. ವೈ ಆಕಾಶ ಚಪಾತಿ ರೌಂಡಾக வரலேன்னு எவ்வளோ சண்டே ஆகிறது ஆற்றுல. இப்படி பண்ணியிருக்கேள், ஸ்டார் மாதிரி பண்ணியிருக்கேன்னா அப்படிலாம் சொல்கிறா இல்லையா? இஃப் சப்பாத்தி டசன்ட் கம் ரவுண்ட், பீப்புள் ஃபைட். 20 years you have been doing, இது ஏன் சின்ன மாதிரி வருது, உங்களுக்கு முகம் மாதிரியே வந்திருக்கே சப்பாத்தி, அப்படியே சொல்கிறா இல்லையா? அதுக்கே சண்டே ஆகுது. ತದಾ ದೇವಮವಿಜ್ಞಾಯ ದುಃಖಸ್ಯಾಂತೋ ಭವಿ. ವೆರಿ ಯೂನೀಕ್ ಮಂತ್ರ, nowhere you can find this example. This mantra also you please practice. All the commentators, apart from the traditional commentator, how they have written, without God realization, life is not complete, they have written. Devam avignaya, they have translated as God realization. How will you get God realization? Whether it is Saguna Ishvara or Nirguna Brahma, how do you know? Isn't it? So only commentators or acharyas from the proper order has to give the proper meaning. Dukkasyanto bhavishyati. I like this mantra very much. Anyway, now the vote of thanks mantra. Sending bye-bye to Shvetashvatara. 21st mantra. Tapah prasadat deva prasadacha. Tapah prabhavat deva prasadacha. Brahma Shvetashvatarotha vidvan. Atyashramibhyah paramam pavitram. Provata samyak grushisangajustham. Atha, therefore, after 100 plus mantras, Shvetashvataraha Brahma Vidwan Abhut. Abhut you have to supply. Shvetashvatara Rishi gained Brahmajnanam. Shvetashvarata Atha Shvetashvatara Brahma Vidwan. He became Brahmajnani. Vidwan is equal to Jnani. Brahmajnani Abhut. Abhut you have to supply. He became Brahmajnani. Who? Shvetashvatara Rishi. At least spell the name properly, because everyone says not here. Everyone says some other name. Shvetashvatara. Most of the Swamis have found it difficult. Omkarananda, Paramarthananda. They even, when I said I am taking Shvetashvatara, recently also I spoke, Swamiji said, please ask them to tell the name properly at least. ಇದೇದೋ ಶ್ವೇತ, ಅದು ಇದು ಪಕ್ಕದ ಮನೆ ಶ್ವೇತ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಆಯಿತಾ. ಶ್ವೇತಾಶ್ವತರ ಋಷಿ. ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಜ್ಞಾನಿ ಅಭೂತ್. ಹಿ ಬಿಕೇಮ್ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಜ್ಞಾನಿ. ಹೌ ಡಿಡ್ ಹಿ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಜ್ಞಾನಿ? ಡಿಡ್ ಹಿ ರೋಲ್ ದ ಸ್ಕೈ? ನೋ. ತಪಃ ಪ್ರಭಾವಾತ್. By sheer tapas, ಸಾಧನ ಚತುಷ್ಟಯ ಸಂಪನ್ನ ವೇದಾಂತ ಶ್ರವಣ ಮನ ನಿಧಿಧ್ಯಾಸನ ಯುಕ್ತ. ವಿತ್ ದೀಸ್ ಟು ಸಾಧನ he did lot of tapas day in and day night. He said 2 hours I will do, ஆற்றுக்கு போயிட்டு வரேன் எல்லாம் முடிச்சுட்டு வரேன் அப்படி சொல்லலை. அப்படி வரவே வராது. பிரம்மஜானம் இந்த ஜென்மத்தில் எந்த ஜென்மத்திலும் வராது. தப பிரபாவாத், நாட் ஓன்லி தட், தேவ பிரசாதாச்ச, வித் த கிரேஸ் ஆஃப் பகவான் ஆல்சோ he could attain. Both is required. Sheer tapas not required, not complete. Sheer deva anugraham is also not required. Many people will say பகவானுடைய கட்டாட்சம் இருந்தால் உங்களுக்கு எல்லாம் வந்துடும்னா எப்படி வரும்? அப்படி பகவானுடைய கட்டாட்சம் உங்களுக்கு மட்டும் இருக்கு, உங்களுக்கு மட்டும் மோட்சம் கொடுக்கணும், எனக்கு கொடுக்கலன்னா பக்ஷபாத தோஷம் வந்துடும் பகவானுக்கு இல்லையா? he will become partial. His grace is always there. Tapping Bhagavan's grace is only in the form of doing tapas. Once we do sadhana chatushtaya sampatti and vedanta shravana manana nididhyasana, then it is complete. Only tapas, morning pranayama, afternoon japa, night dhyanam, morning yoga. Idu vedanta class mudi close panni Bhagavan tapas idu prasadave varadu, because grace is always there. Tapping the grace is through tapas. So tapah prabhavat deva prasadacha, with both he could become a brahmajnani. Atha, then what happened? Therefore, then provacha, samyak provacha, he did not stop there. He got brahmajnanam. He could have been silent. He said, I wanted to teach this knowledge to most of the people, so that let them also enjoy, let them also do sadhana chatushtaya sampatti sadhana, and let them do shravana mana nididhyasana, and let them also gain the atma jnanam how I have gained. Samyak provacha, very beautifully he taught. To whom did he teach? Angeda prachne varada. Atyashramibhyah paramam pavitram, to sannyasis he taught. என்ன பண்ணுறது இப்போ? Sannyasis he taught. So now since I am teaching to you who are not sannyasis, I also did not get brahmajnana, you also won't get brahmajnana. Isn't it? அப்படி புரிஞ்சுக்கலாமா? சந்நியாசி மனப்பான்மை, the sannyasa attitude. Mental sannyasa is very much required. Physical sannyasa is optional. Mental sannyasa is very much required. Krishna emphasizes mental sannyasa. I will not use mental sannyasa. இவ்வளோ சொல்லி I will say internal sannyasa. Better. இவ்வளோ சொல்லி கடைசி அதுதான் சுவாமி, நீங்கள் மென்டல் நாங்கள் மென்டல். So Krishna emphasizes internal sannyasa, Adi Shankaracharya emphasizes external sannyasa. You are in which party, you have to decide. I am Shankara's party. You decide which party. At least whichever party, Krishna and Shankara have a coalition government. Sannyasa is common, right? So either internally or externally, it is mandatory. If that introvertedness is not there, these kind of jnanam will not seep in. It becomes only sheer information. Atyashamibhyah paramam pavitram. Paramam pavitram. This sacred knowledge of Brahma Vidya can be given only to an Atyashrami, to a Brahmachari, to a Vanaprasthi, to a sannyasi, if so to a grihastha, and if grihastha has internal sannyasa. Samyak provacha, he taught it. To whom did he teach? To sannyasis. And what kind of brahmajnanam it is? Rushi sanga jushtham, which is sought out by all the rishis in the Vedic lore. It is sought out by all the sincere spiritual seekers. That kind of Brahma Vidya, the Shvetashvatara Rishi who attained Brahmajnanam, he taught very well to all the interested people Next mantra. Vedante paramam guhyam.
Vedante paramam guhyam.
Pura kalpe prachoditam.
Pura kalpe prachoditam.
Nāh prashantāya dātavyam.
Nāh prashantāya dātavyam.
Nāh prashantāya dātavyam.
Nāh prashantāya dātavyam.
Nā putrāya shishyaaya vā punaha.
Nā putrāya shishyaaya vā punaha.
Paramam guhyam. This sacred Brahma Vidya is Paramam, supreme Guhyam, very subtle, very secret. Guhyam means secret. Even after studying so many Upanishads, it remains a secret. Ascharyavat paschati kaschidenam. Ascharyavat vadati tathaiva chanyah. Ascharyavat Nyam Shunoti Shutvapienam Yena Chaiva Kaschit. Swami Chinmayananda says, it remains secret even after teaching. Even after teaching, this Upanishad Vidya remains a secret. Isn't it? After completing 8 Upanishads, it is clear or it is still doubt? It is doubtful only. Why? Swami Nirvikalpaka Samadhi. அது பண்ணணுமா வேண்டாமா, பிரம்மன் சகுணமா நிர்குணமா, சித்தசுத்தி பண்ணணுமா வேண்டாமா, எந்த அளவுக்கு பண்ணணும், எனக்கு வேதாந்தமும் புரியறது ஆனாலும் ஆற்றுல ரொம்ப பிரச்சனையே, புரியுறதோ இல்லையோ, இதெல்லாம் வருமா இல்லையோ, இட் ரிமைன்ஸ் அ சீக்ரெட். ஆச்சரியவத் பஷ்சதி கஷ்டிதேனம். To most of the people, if you want to be in this Ananda Sthiti, you need 8 to 10 hours of course. Just as in Vedanta course, 2-3 years they do, they hindify you. Enappa English li hindify ge? Squeeze, they squeeze you. Morning 4 to night 9, class after class, class after class, class after class. Here only 1 hour or 1.5 hours in the morning, occasionally like this, Amavasya Purnima, one more. Isn't it? So it remains a secret. Still we will have doubt. We will have doubt not with respect to Jagat, with respect to me, how I can be called as Bhagavan, that is Lakshyartha. Not possible, isn't it? Everything boils down to Triputis. Jnana Bheda Rupa. Paramam Guhyam, this sacred knowledge, how secret it is, how ancient it is, Pura Kalpe. From the Srushti, this knowledge is coming from Guru Parampara. Pura Kalpe. Kalpa means beginning. Pura, very ancient. From Guru Shishya Parampara, it is coming. 18 mantra we saw. Yo Brahmanam Vidadhati Purvam. From Chaturmukha Brahma, from Bhagavan itself, it is coming. And it is revealed where? Vedante Prachoditam. Prachoditam means it is revealed. Revealed where? In the Vedanta. The main portion of the Vedanta, this secret of Ishvara and Jiva Aikya Jnanam is revealed. To whom should you give this knowledge? Prashantaya Datavyam. It is put in a double negative. Prashantaya, Aprashantaya Nadatavyam. May you not give this knowledge to the one who doesn't ask for it. Even if they ask, who says, Yenakidu Puriyadu, Nanagartakta Laido. To whom he says, may you not give this knowledge. ஏன் உங்களுக்கு எல்லாம் புரியுறதா, இதையே புரியாது, அதை கேட்கக்கூடாது. நீங்கள் உங்களுக்கு ஷேர்ஸ் எல்லாம் புரியுறதா, புரியாது. சண்டை போட்டுருக்கிறது புரியாதா, புரியும். டொமேட்டோ 1 kg எவ்வளோ, 40 ரூபாய். கன்செஷனாக பண்ணுறது புரியும். 30 rupeesக்கு வாங்குறதுக்கு தெரியுமா, தெரியும். உடம்புக்கு துணி போட்டுக்கணும் தெரியுமா, தெரியும். பிரம்மஜானம் புரியாது. ஏன்னா இது லோக்கல் அனஸ்தேஷியா. எல்லாம் புரியும் அவனுக்கு. அவனுடைய மைண்டுக்கு he would have given a local anesthesia. பிரம்மஜானம் எனக்கு புரியாது. சப்கான்ஷியஸ் மைண்ட்லேயே சொல்லி 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 he has given himself an anesthesia for it. He wants to justify that he or she doesn't know this and he wants to give importance to Maya. இல்லையா? எவ்வளோ ஸ்பஷ்டமாக உபனிஷத் சொல்கிறது உபனிஷத் சொல்கிறது சுவாமி ஸ்வேதாஸ்வத ருஷிகாச்சு நீங்கள் கரெக்டாக சொல்லலையே, உங்களுக்கு கிட்ட தான் ப்ராப்ளம் இருக்கு. டீச்சர் டிட் நாட் டீச் மீ ப்ராப்ளம், தட் இஸ் வை ஐ டோன்ட் நோ. அப்படி சொல்லாமே. டு ஹிம் மே யூ நாட் கிவ், சப்போஸ் யூ ஹவ் கிவன் அகெயின் டோன்ட் யூ கிவ். பிரசாந்தாய ந தாத்தவ்யன், the one who won't revere this knowledge, the one who has a casual approach. வேதாந்த தானே, அப்புறம் பார்த்துக்கலாம், இப்போ என்ன பண்ணணும், பூஜை பண்ணணும், ஜபம் பண்ணணும், வேதாந்தா அப்புறமா. அப்படி சொல்லி சொல்லியே கிருஷ்ணமூர்த்தி கேளுங்க, இப்போ புரியறதானே? யூ ஆஸ்க் ஹிம் நவ், கிருஷ்ணமூர்த்தி, யூ வில் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் வேதாந்தா ஆர் யூ வாண்ட் டு டூ ஜபா? ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಜಪ, ರೈಟ್? ನೋವಾ ವೇದಾಂತವಾ? ಓ ಚೇಂಜ್ ஆகிடுச்சே. அப்பா, கண்டிப்பாக எனக்கு மோட்சம் இந்த ஜென்மத்தில். வெரி குட். ஏன்னா அவருக்கு எப்போவுமே அது பண்ணணும் இது பண்ணணும் தான் இருந்தது. இப்போ ஃபைன். அட் தி எண்ட் ஆஃப் தி ஜென்ம ஹி ஹஸ் ரியலைஸ்ட் அத்தா ब्रह्मात्मानंद कृष्णमूर्ति अपि ब्रह्म विद्वान अभूत. We both realized. Na prashantaya datave, may you not given to the person who has a casual approach. Not only that, na putraya shishyaya va punaha, may you not give to a shishya and a putra. Why these two examples are given?
Father to son.
Father to son. Second thing is, a putra and a shishya has to revere the teacher. That gaurava, that respect towards the teacher and the father has to be there. In the mind of a shishya, teacher, guru. In the mind of a putra, father. That reverence, because of him I am able to know most of the things. Na putraya shishyaya na datavyam. If he doesn't have that reverential attitude, may you not give. Bhagavad Gita 18th chapter.
ವಿವೇಚ ಅನ್ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ಹಾಂ, ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಹಾಂ, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. ಸರಿ, ಗುರುಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಉಪದೇಶ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಟು ಹಿಮ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಮೇ ಯು ಗಿವ್. ಅವಳ್ದ ಗೀತಾ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಐ ವಾಸ್ ಟೆಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇದೆಯಾ, ನಾ ತಪಸ್ಕಾಯ ನಾ ಭಕ್ತಾಯ ಕದಾಚನ. ತಪಸ್ಕಾಯ ನಾ ಭಕ್ತಾಯ ಕದಾಚನ ಸೂಯತಿ. If he is not a bhakta towards Krishna, may you not give. If he doesn't do shushruta to the guru, may you not give. So many things are there. But yet, because of the karuna of Shvetashvatara Rishi in the form of a teacher, he gave to all of us. Last mantra, very famous mantra, often quoted mantra. Yasya deve para bhaktihi, यथा देवे तथा गुरौ, तस्येते कथिता ह्यर्थाः, प्रकाशन्ते महात्मनः. यस्य देवे परा भक्तिः, परा bhakti in the devotional sense, offering that jiva bhava to Ishvara. In the Vedanta sense, having tremendous faith in Bhagavan, Guru and Shastra. Shraddha Saburi. Gottagatala, Shraddha Saburi. Faith. Yasya deve para bhakti, highest bhakti. Yatha deve tata guru. Just as you had a intense bhakti, reverential attitude towards the devata after fulfilling your wishes. Liya. One phone call came in the afternoon around 3:30 or so, 4 o'clock. I had told 3 years back, 2024, August 31st, by sunset, your son will get married. This is how my predictions are. 2024, he had come 3 years back. That is 21, 22, 23, 24. August 31st, 2024, by sunset, who will tell like this? By sunset, your son will get married. At least a day of marriage will be done. You will come with invitation card. So they landed here in the ashram on September 1st to fight with me, saying that you told your prediction failed. I said, don't worry, there is a problem in the axis, the wire has been cut, it will happen, wait. Sun is working and Surya and some planetary combination has to happen. Because of the wire cut, they have fallen there, it will happen. Predictions never fail, plus or minus few days or months it will happen. So today they called and said that yesterday or day before they did the Nishchitartha. It was delayed by 3 months. Now they have so much reverential attitude. Yes, Swami, nobody like you. When? Today. 2 months before, your prediction failed. What do you say? I should have a very calm face. Isn't it? If I shout, the Swami doesn't have sadhana chatushtaya sampatti, immediately that answer will come. Yeah, he is an angry person. Swamis tend to be very happy, very calm and composed. That is why they take sannyas. Avalla shastram appo vararadu. They teach, the devotees teach the lifestyle of a guru. இன்னைக்கு சொல்கிறா உங்களுக்கு பாத பூஜை பண்ணணும், உங்களுக்கு என்ன வேணாலும் நான் கொடுக்குறேன், கண்டிஷனே இல்லை, எத்தனை பணம் வேணுமோ கொடுக்குறேன். ஏன் அவ்வளோ ஆந்தா சொல்கிறேன்னா, அவனுக்கு 38 வயசு, 38க்கு இப்போ கல்யாணம் ஆகிருக்கு பாருங்க. அதனால் எல்லாம் கொடுக்குறேன், என்ன இருக்கிறது கொடுக்கறதுக்கு எல்லாம் அவனே எடுத்துட்டான் இல்லையா. இப்போ சொல்கிறா யதாதேவே ததா குரு. இது திஸ் இஸ் வெரி ப்ராக்டிக்கல். இஃப் Guru blesses, everything happens in time, Shishya will say, great is the power of a Guru. If it doesn't happen, keto, sonnar, agale. A few people doesn't want to criticize Guru. They say, prarabdham enna pandrathu? Avarku prarabdham undo illiyo? Guruku irko illiyo? Avaru Rahu Dasha point irkar illiya ipo? Namukku adudha, namma hane bara ಏನು ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗತ್ತೆ? ಆಯ್ತು ಚೆನ್ನ ಹಾಗೆ ಫೋನೇ ಪಾರಂಗೋ ಆಯ್ತು. Maya will play like anything, isn't it? Yatha deve tatha guru. May you have equal reverential attitude towards the devata and the guru. The devata whom you prayed 3 years back did not give the result. You criticize devata also. நான் அங்கே போனேன், திருப்பதிக்கு போனேன், அது கொடுத்தேன், இது பண்ணேன், சுவாமிஜி பண்ணதெல்லாம் சொன்னேன், எதுவுமே ஆகலையே, இன்னைக்கு ஆயிடுச்சு, என்ன பண்ணுறேன், போடுங்க திருப்பதி ஹுண்டியலுக்கு. Isn't it? See how the transaction is. May you not have like that. Have an intense bhakti. Yatha deve tatha guru. Tasyeva katita hyarthaha. Tasyeva katita hyarthaha means arthaha. May you seek upadesham, Brahma Vidya upadesham with that kind of an reverential attitude. What kind? Not the how 3 months, 3 years anapram adalla. Pure bhakti, pure surrenderance. How Yajnavalkya received Janaka's total surrenderance. The ego was handed over at the feet of the Yajnavalkya Guru. No individuality at all. Whatever you say, I implicitly obey. No suggestion from my side. That kind of a surrenderance. With that surrenderance, tasyeva, for that student, what? His lakshana is Mahatmanaha. That student is himself has become a master by having so much bhakti. That surrenderance has made him a Mahatma. Mahatmanaha Katita Hyartha Prakashante. The knowledge what the Guru imparted to him until now has become very clear because of Guru Bhakti. In the Kaivalya Upanishad we saw the Lakshana is Bhakti Dhyana Yogad Avehi, if you remember. Second mantra, Kaivalya Upanishad. Remember all the Kaivalya Upanishad, it's a very good Upanishad for Nididhyasanam, which we did last time. So may you have such श्रद्धा भक्ति श्रद्धा भक्ति towards Shastra, Ishvara and Guru, then you can attain this Brahma Vidya, just like Shvetashvatara Maharshi did. With this, the Upanishad is complete. With this, 8 of 12 Upanishads we have complete. 8 is infinite. 8, imagine, Ishakena Kataf Prashna, Mundaka, Kaivalya, Shvetashvatara, Aitareya. Prashna. We have done so much Upanishad. You should get bored by now. The remaining is Taittiriya, Mandukya, Chandogya, Brihadaranyaka. Next year Taittiriya, 2027 is Mandukya, 28 Chandogya, 29 Brihadaranyaka. Complete. Yearly once. Om Sham Asato Ma Gamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Pratyorma Amritam Gamaya Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti Shanti Shanti